Hey everyone, welcome back to Loading Marriage. We're going to continue playing Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. And right now we got Captain Keyes and we have to hold our ground because our ship is under attack. The people that are picking us up.
The main ship, the mothership, if you will.
Well, it's not the mothership. Our mothership crashed.
Well, then this one is currently the mothership.
Okay, so I have to get there.
It appears to be the case, yes. And the captain can now magically fly alien tech.
I like how you can dump like 20 bullets into these guys, but it's that last punch. Like,
hey, you know.
Get over here, you.
It's very dramatic music.
Yeah. I you know, I kind of wish that I had background music in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would kind of let you know, like, what to expect, you know? Sometimes I think that the reason that humans assume that, well, there's always this, like, feeling of, like, well, it's nothing bad's ever going to happen to me. Sometimes I wonder if it's because there's no soundtrack to life to, like, clue you in to, like, the bad thing coming.
I gotta kill hunters again.
Apparently.
Oh wait, no. Apparently I'll jump down the ship. Oh, he just
Crushed him. Okay.
time for a little payback. You killed 2 guys. Like, I wiped them out by the hundreds.
He meant, like that's just the beginning of the payback.
I don't know. But still, I wish if you had theme music, you could, like, prepare for something. It's like when your boss, like, calls you into his office, he's like, hey, you know, come on in here. And it's very, like, dark, deep, foreboding music. You're like, oh, I messed
That's what
up,
I'm saying.
you know?
Like, you would know when something, like, not so good was coming.
Yeah. Versus it's gonna be like, hey, we're giving you a big raise. It's gonna be like, happy-go-lucky.
Happy, like, hey. Yeah.
Actually, oh, you know what? So it turns out I don't think I want background music. I just want theme music. Like when I enter a new place.
You just want your own.
Yeah, like a wrestler in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
John Cena action.
You'd have to have control over when and where your music plays, because if you're trying to surprise someone or sneak up on someone, you wouldn't want your theme music to just start playing as you walk through the door. Then everyone would know you're coming.
Yeah, but how often am I trying to sneak around?
I'm
like,
just saying, should you be in a situation where where you're trying to surprise somebody, you know, you can't have theme music.
I guess that's the point.
Now, would your theme song be any particular song, or would it be something made exclusively for you?
Well, I mean, I think I'd want it to change.
Oh.
You know, because I mean, hearing the same song over and over, you'll grow to hate it. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what particular. I mean, do you have a particular song you want for your theme music?
No. Haven't got a clue in the world.
I mean, I think it's like you know, like definitely when I wake up in the morning, you want the Circle of Life playing, like without a doubt. Sueño, gotta be stable. I wonder if anybody actually knows the words to that.
I'm sure someone does. I'm sure all the people who, you know, have been in the Broadway show of The Lion King know the words.
I wonder what it actually means, because I know there's a lot of, like, Swahili in that.
I don't know. Bowhammer.
Fohammer.
It's an interesting last name.
Well, I think it's a call sign.
Whatever.
And I get a warthog.
Yay! Oh, that
Alright.
beach looks so peaceful and nice. I just want to lay in the sand and take a nap.
Hey, we'll be doing that soon enough. We just booked tickets to go to Mexico. Going back to the same place we went on our honeymoon.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be amazing. I am really looking forward to it.
Yep. Luckily, my mother is willing to watch our daughter for the week.
Because she's the best.
Yep. Even though apparently she messed up raising me a lot. Because that's all Sandy ever talks about.
That is not true. If you're watching this, I did not say that.
A lot. Like
No.
she's always like, why did your mother let you grow up to be the way you are? And I'm like, hey, my mother did a wonderful job and she's a wonderful woman. And you're like, no, she's a terrible person who has terrible children. And I'm like, that's not cool, Sandra. Like, my mother loves us, you know, and...
I'm really glad your mom has a good sense of humor and knows you well enough.
Well, no, it's because she knows you and she's like, yeah, I already know that she hates me because I hate her anyway.
For those of you who don't know, Gene and I were dating for a few years before I realized his mother didn't hate me.
Yeah, and the reason why Sandy thought that my mom hated her is because at every opportunity I told her my mom hates you, and my mom played along with that.
Yeah.
Because my mom has the same twisted sense of humor that I do.
And I was very confused because no one's mom has ever hated me. People's boyfriends' moms always liked me. They always wanted me to marry their sons. I'm delightful. Or not. I don't know, but they liked me.
My mom didn't want you to marry me because you corrupted her baby boy. I used to be a kind-hearted, gentle person.
Yeah, and I just
And
destroyed
then you came along.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that happened.
Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors. Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Mm.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
I think I had to head back
Understood.
out.
We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center.
The
We have to
Warthog,
get to the
perhaps?
center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant folks.
Yeah, I'm thinking I gotta keep
Ready
going.
to roll as soon as everybody's topside.
You can't take the Warthog into the building.
No, it's too narrow.
Keys out.
Yeah, that's right, I gotta go this way.
We need to find the security override to get the
I
door
do
open.
kind of recall part of this game. From way back in the day.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Hey! That's right, you gotta get out here.
Shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face. Maybe I go back up this way.
And shoot them in the face. In all seriousness,
All serious Knowles? All Theriath Knowles, guys. Therial.
in all seriousness, I have an awesome mother-in-law.
It looks like there is a
Like,
path
it's
into
funny
the
because,
interior of
you
the
know, when
island.
I tell people that my mother-in-law came and, you know, stayed with us for, like, the first month of our daughter's life, people always kind of give me that look like, oh. And I'm like, no. I like my mother-in-law.
Yeah, I really don't understand the whole, like, you know, people hating their mother-in-law thing. Like,
Some mother-in-laws are awful.
some are true, but I mean, for the most part, most people I know,
Most people I know don't like their in-laws.
Really?
Yeah, they have some issue with them.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Everyone has some issue with their in-laws. I mean, I've got issues with your in-laws too, or with I do have issues with your in-laws. But I have issues with my in-laws too, and I love them all to death. But if we all had to live together, I would kill one of them.
Oh, for
at
sure.
least one.
If I had to live with your brothers,
I'm out of ammo.
we might all die. I'm not sure I could handle 3 of you in one house for any decent amount of time. I'm not really sure how your mother has maintained sanity through the years.
Oh, it was the beatings. It really relieves stress when you can just come home and slap the crap out of a child. I mean...
I'm just picturing your mom just coming through the door, just lining the 3 of you up, just...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Mom would also drink a lot.
No, don't say that about your mom.
Well, what? No one's going to report her for child abuse now, or her youngest child's 34 years old. Like,
Your mom doesn't drink a lot.
she actually drinks now more than she ever
What
did.
was the shot she was trying to get us to try? The Canadian duck fart or something?
Yeah, Alaskan duck fart.
Alaskan duck fart. Yeah, not Canadian.
And I know we're not the only ones that she pushed that on either.
No, we're not.
Like,
I'm pretty sure she did with Brian and Alicia.
Yeah, she's all about the duck fart.
You know, she's going wild in her later years.
You're about to say her old age.
I almost said her old age. I did.
Well, you know that my mom is old, right?
Well, sure.
Ugh! I'm getting frustrated.
That's because you're dying.
You're not helping. You know that? Do you want to try to play this game?
No.
Huh?
Not even a little bit. I have tried to play this game. Do you remember the horror?
Yes, I do remember the horror.
Excuse me. It was not pretty.
Okay, killed that one. Ah!
Ah!
Okay.
Alright, now you're less on the brink of death.
Why can't I stick onto that guy? Ah.
Yeah!
Yeah, so I have had a couple people, just speaking of you playing games, that actually have told me that they want you to play games again on this channel, so...
People want to see us be miserable. It's
Apparently.
the internet. Look at reality TV. Nobody wants to see sunshine and rainbows and happiness.
Is this sunshine, rainbows, and happiness like what we've got going on now? The arguing about stupid things and having nonsensical conversations that mean nothing, and you just crapping on my mother's parenting abilities? Is that what you think happiness is?
The only thing that I have blamed your mother for, explicitly and to her face, is your...
Oh, that's right. One pistol shot to these guys' backs and they die.
That's good to know.
See, look at that.
Wow. The only thing I've ever criticized your mother on to her face is the fact that you have so many guns, and it's because she didn't let you play with toy guns when you were a little kid. It was this forbidden thing, and so now that you're an adult and you can have real guns, you want all the guns.
Okay, for the record, like, it's not like I have, like,
No.
1,000 guns or anything
He
like
doesn't,
that,
but
you know?
I grew up in a state where, like, nobody has guns, so one gun is a lot of guns to me.
Yeah, I remember.
Or at least it was.
I remember that time when I told you I was going to buy a gun, and you're like, "I don't think I want a gun in my house." So I had to calmly say, "I'm going to rephrase this conversation," and it went a little more like, "I'm going to go buy a gun, and if you don't like it, the door's over there." So, hence, I bought a gun. Now, for the record, this does not mean that I'm all like gung-ho crazy that, you know, anything like that. Like, I definitely think that, you know, responsible gun ownership is important. You know, I'm all for background checks and things like that, because there are a lot of people out there that should not have guns.
Yeah, you're not...
So before anybody starts writing me angry letters saying that I'm responsible for the bad things happening in this world, no, I'm sorry. That's just a bunch of bupkis.
Yeah, no. But that is the only thing that I have ever said about your mother's parenting. That, and I have said that your parents failed you on birthdays and holidays. But your mother knows that. She knows.
It doesn't mean it's an okay thing to just, you know, advertise on the internet to our tens of followers.
Tens of followers.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 11 shots left in this gun, and a couple left in my pistol.
But to be fair, your parents had a lot to live up to in my mind, because if there's one thing that my dad did well, it was birthdays and holidays. For sure. I mean, he made me a pig piñata. That thing was awesome. It was very hard to break open.
I never got a piñata.
I also learned in that birthday that that anybody can break the piñata, not just the birthday girl
Use
or the
holo
birthday
panel
boy.
to shut
I was
down
very
the security
upset.
system.
I wasn't the one to break it. Oh, good times. Good times.
That should open the door that leads into the main
Oh,
shaft.
great.
He looks friendly.
Yeah. He's got like a predator thing
He
going on.
does, yeah.
So, and actually, on that note, we'll continue this next time. I'll face the predator with his laser beam sword. I'm not even certain what they're called.
Death sword.
Yeah, face the predator with his death sword.
Yeah.
You've never seen the Predator movies, have you?
No.
Oh, they're good movies.
I saw Alien versus Predator. That's the only one I've seen.
That's good, but it's not like the
I don't know
Arnold.
the backstory.
Oh, the one with Arnold, the first one. Oh,
That's because you love all those cheesy.
but it's not a cheesy action movie. It's just
like
awesome.
that's one of the more legit ones.
It's just
but like
awesome.
the Steven Seagal, the Dolph
Yeah, you know what?
Lundgren.
We're not going to get into all that right now.
Yes,
So,
people.
next
I have to
time,
watch them.
maybe we'll discuss that, or I don't know. I need to make Sandy watch Predator at some point.
Hashtag
So,
Bloodsport sucks.
Bloodsport is amazing. All right, I'm not going to let her smack talk all these great movies. So, see you guys next time.
Bye. They're terrible.
They are awesome, and you should want to marry Jean-Claude Van Damme. He does splits.